shit. Yeah, you should see how OCD Chris Jaden's place is. I mean, I actually
How
like
far away is it?
inspired to be like that. It's like right on that by that Woodland Mansion. But he just like has like everything in like perfect organization and shit. In every torch, while we're going through that mansion, I like had to catch on to the pattern of torches he was doing. Because he like lit it up with a certain pattern of torches. Hopefully. I should message him with that. He said he might be on later tonight after he gets off of work.
We need uh, a shop that rents storage space. That way you
It's
don't
called Shoulder Shot.
well, that way you don't necessarily have to have a base. You can have a building with a shit ton of double chests in it with signs on them with people's names.
Huh. That's actually not that bad of an idea.
You know, like a locker almost. You know, a place to put shit. And like say,
We just make it like a normal pattern that way as like more people join we can just go up layers.
yeah, or something like that. You know, like maybe there's like a one-time join fee that way. And I mean, it's not. There ain't nothing protecting them from theft or nothing. It'd be nice if there was. Um, may make this sugarcane farm bigger than necessary, and the pumpkin farm and melon farm is bigger than necessary, just for them to look cool.
Nice. I was gonna ask if a fish farm would work in the Nether, but then I remembered you can't place water in Nether.
Right.
How about in the Ender?
The end. Yeah, you can put water in the end.
Maybe we should do that. We should secure when we get the Ender open.
Because
Destroy the dragon.
I've seen people use water buckets as a good defense against Endermen, because they won't step in water. They'll drop a water bucket at their feet, and they'll give them space.
Yeah, I just seen that on a hermit crab.
Well, though, dude, I will never again in my life try to watch Wells not do something like kill the dragon. Honestly, watching him try to make a sugarcane farm earlier was painful enough. It's, I mean, he's trying to use torch towers and shit. I'm like, dude. I mean, even if you didn't want to use a burnout clock, even if you wanted to avoid the noise of a burnout clock, you could still use an observer. And you've got a stack of freaking nether quartz in your inventory. God damn it, Nick Wells Knight.
I think if we should maybe make the AFK farms in the Ender, that way, that when people are on the server, when people sleep at night while they're playing, that it doesn't, you know what I mean? Because people are in, anyone that's AFK is in another dimension.
That would make sense. And the mob grinders would still work.
I can hold some of these. Hold them and bring them over for you.
And grab the chest too. Yeah. He was wanting to sleep. We might need to sleep.
Well, we can't because of the other, he's AFK fish farming.
Oh yeah. And that's another good point too. If they were AFK in the Nether, they wouldn't have to sleep for us to sleep.
Right, exactly. He could be AFK in the Enders, fish farming, and then everyone in here can sleep. And then the people in here, like the people in the main world, will like make all the farms, automatic farms in this world possible, and then all the Ender farms will be possible by the AFKers. Have one more cigarette before I take these ashtrays in the other room. Thank you. Hands. He just like woke up all tired with his ears all floppy. Look outside. Look outside. Boy. Go pee-pee. Go pee-pee like a big boy. right back in 1 second.
Yeah.
Actually, before I go anywhere, let me put myself into one of these buildings.
Let's see. I'd like to make some kind of glowstone lamp to let me know when it's daylight. I might be able to just see. Do I have? Yeah, I've got some slabs. Let's see. Like this. And like that. Um,
Did she die again?
who's that?
Or that Kez?
I don't think so.
Oh, shit. It's a skylight.
Yeah, I was trying to be able to AFK at night. That way I wouldn't get killed. I'm sitting over here trying to put this farm together, and I can't sleep.
I could always just kick him and say server crashed. We can go steal his books.
So
See if he does something right.
you've been AFK too long. You need to contribute.
Yeah, taking my fee. We're gonna snatch some emeralds. That's like the one thing I have. He got diamond and everything now, and he duped it. Checked his chest, but he doesn't have emeralds. So we have like controlling factor of emeralds right now. The only other
That's
person
nice.
that has emeralds besides us is Chris Jaden, and he spent some at my shop as well
Yeah,
as
he spent some at my shop. I think he got those from killing Vindicators. So that's
yeah,
legit.
exactly. And that's how I got the original ones too. Is I just went and fucking killed Vindicators.
Yeah, 'cause I've gotten 4 emeralds off of sales, and I had 7 from mining and killing a couple Vindicators.
Right.
And today, waking up, I would have officially have had enough to dupe with, just because of him participating.
Right. Chris Jaden has become like one of like the easier like friendlier players to play with, just because like he doesn't talk. It's like Ghost. You know that? Remember Ghostman V2?
Yeah.
He like came on today and he was like so loud and obnoxious, bro.
I don't miss
Yeah,
that
he
shit,
didn't want to
man.
play it either. He just like wanted to look around and shit.
I hate when they do that.
And then he was like, "All right, well I'm gonna go play Call of Duty." He was like, "You should save me this spot right here." I was like, "All right." We were getting enough wood to make a sign and put claimed on. I'm gonna use some of the sand and all the dirt because we only have one stack. Just start kind of maybe doing a little bit of terraforming. I'm terrible at it, but
I mean, I don't mind to do it as I go. It would be cool to get a couple of those folks that, you know, get off on it.
do it. Yeah.
I want the farm, I don't want the farms to be ugly. That's the main thing I'm trying to do in this, you know, in this one this time is just to try to make the farms more attractive, you know, not big ass blocks just sticking out of, you
Right.
know,
Yeah.
to everywhere, just looking like some kind of industrial zone. I started watching videos from a new hermit crafter, or a new-ish one. His name is iJevin,
Oh, I actually heard of him. Yeah.
and he made like this sugarcane farm silo. And I like the idea of making the farm in like a big square.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can stair way up if you need. There you go. You know, just going all the way around like that,
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like a.
and it'll push them all to the center.
And then that way, like, you could probably put like a glass panel on the top of this.
Yeah, well, I was gonna put glass panes under here. That way you can see the water running that way and pushing them into the hopper down there.
Mm.
And yeah, I'll have to put water behind these or underneath them. Yeah, it'll be underneath them. I gotta get some glass panes. I don't have any of those on me. I grabbed all that.
I actually have. I think I might have some glass up on my house. I know I have
Uh,
glass panes. I got some glass.
I know I've got some in the storage downstairs, but I'm not 100% which. And I've got a shit ton of glass in the furnace over there at the hole in the wall.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'll be right back. Nature calls, bro. Yeah. Alright.
I dropped you some glass
Oh, sweet.
right where you were like, okay.
Alright. Yeah, solid blocks work a lot better than the panes. Let's see. Oh, okay, I need a piece of wood right there to make it look right.
I don't know what I killed to get glowstone dust. Oh, a witch.
Yeah, I've picked up quite a bit of, like, at least 6. Let's see, I need 1, 2, 3 hoppers. Let's see if I can get to the crafting table. No. Let's see, break this down. I plan on cutting the hill back a little more eventually.
Oh, okay. I'm just
I,
making sure I'm not, I shouldn't fill it in.
well, I was gonna, I was probably gonna flatten out a lot of shit over here.
Alright.
I don't know why it just looks better flat in the developed areas. Uh, I don't know. That may be as far back as it needs to go, though. Like to kind of keep everything like centralized. If,
Right.
if I cut too much more of the hill back, it might, uh, keep people, you know. All right, that works. Um, let's see, plank, wood, plank. All right. What's up, babe? I mean, just because I have this little shop here, I've had the coal and the redstone where I need it, you know, instead of having to run and get it. Even though I've got to restock it, making things a little easier.
I have all those little chests down there by my, where I grow the trees at, because I literally sit down there sometimes, just cut trees, and I'll plant them, and I'll fill the chest up, and I'll wait till it's like all the way filled, and then I'll like take trips back and forth to the shop to put them in there.
What? What pin number? I don't know that. Is it on the back of my phone? They just call you again? This one building's up on a hill. There ain't much sense in flattening a whole lot of it. Like at least the area around the water.
We can always cut down that forest behind you and flatten all that out. Or
Yeah.
we can go down by the plains more because it's already pretty flat down there. We could probably just like,
I mean, if we connect this body of water with that other body of water, it'll have the village in the middle, right?
what do you mean?
Like, if we went
Oh yeah,
that
from this
direction.
body to, well, his house is right there though. So we would have to do like kind of like a,
Whose
oh
house?
yeah, we can miss his house. We can actually kind of miss his house.
Whose house?
Gartens.
All he's got to do
He actually, one of
is
those
make his
little
areas a little better
houses.
hidden and make the area that you immediately walk up to a storefront of some kind.
Right. So you can use for a boat if you need to. Which I was thinking we could probably make another small inlet. And it's kind of like a curl. All from like the front of your sugar farm almost. And then curling into that hood are like east. Kind of, I guess more or less. Like a little bit northeast almost.
Hmm.
If you when you're up here, you'll be able to see like the way we would need to make the stream into the other pond or the other little lagoon type tip to avoid his house. Who knew 3 chests worth of items would be take so long to fucking clean out and sort after you fucking just threw everything in random spots.
Do what?
I threw everything in this random chest up at this house, so now I'm finally sorting it out into like a small storage system.
Alright. I
But
can make
fucking
one of those automatic sorters eventually.
yeah,
Somewhere.
definitely.
I mean, I don't really like the fact that you can see the hoppers or the pistons on the side of the house, but you can't really see the redstone at all.
What if you maybe covered the sides of the pistons up with like trapdoors?
Yeah, I could do that. That's a good idea. remember back in the day a couple times. Garton's got usually stays at his sister's house, and he left
Mhm.
his microphone on. You could hear like a little girl singing in the background, or you end up listening to like NCIS all day long just 'cause you're in the party with him.
Mhm. That shit's funny.
It's funny as hell hearing little girls sing though. Uh, and I was streaming. She don't know she's on YouTube.
Going viral.
Yeah. Alright, that's done. That took longer than I thought it would. Huh? Do what, babe?
I'm gonna come check.
Oh.
Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly? I was singing that song last night, and I was in my truck this morning, and literally came on.
What is he giggling about in there? What's up, babe?
screaming Allah Akbar. What the fuck? Buzzers, Allah Akbar. You think we should do something?
Do it.
My girl's watching Shameless. I'm just fucking tying up on what they were saying.
All off of your phone? Alright, I've been streaming a little over an hour. I've been terraforming damn near the whole time. Probably fixing to take a break. Didn't get a whole lot of activity during that hour. This over here is looking pretty good. I got a couple comments on my videos, but I missed them when they popped up. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is starting to look pretty good. Terraforming's a bitch. Throw some stuff in the storage chest. Plant some trees down. Alright. I mean, I know you're constantly producing wood over there, but I don't want to constantly be a drain on you.
You can take as much as you want. I don't really care.
I can just constantly build shit with a never-ending supply of wood.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Take whatever you need. There's wood in the bottom chest inside, kind of inside the tree fence.
Did you see how this ended up looking?
No, I'm gonna come down in 1 minute right after I finish this little pavilion. like every time someone says grown ass, like I'm a grown ass man or a grown ass woman, I think of that comedian that we watched that one time where he's like, the English language was really hard. He was like, especially with the word ass.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's just fucking hilarious. He says how ass can be taken literally a million different ways in the English language. You just gotta know which way they mean it. He's like, just when you think you got the word ass figured out, wrong. Just wanted to set that spawn. I'm gonna check that out now. Where should I go first? Up here?
You can. Like, I've terraformed a lot of this
Oh, shit.
around the building, and it comes back here, and still more to do, but
Shit. Yeah, this is looking nice. This looks nice as hell.
I put the trapdoors on top of the or over the pistons.
Yeah, that kind of does hide them.
It may need a little more done to it, but I think it for the moment it's done.
You know how to make colored signs, right? If you wanted to.
Yeah. I can write my name with letters on banners.
Oh, nice. I can't do that. I don't even know like how to use banners. I was just looking at that the other day.
You
All the
gotta
little things
you gotta go into classic crafting and place ink sacks and bone meal on white banners, layers at a time.
You can actually do it through regular crafting now. You go down to banners, and then you press, you put in the banner,
Yeah,
and
all
you
you can do is
select it.
copy it.
No, you
You,
can change the designs now. They have all the crafting, like how to put like stripes and X's and lines and everything. They have all them, and like all the heads that you can add to the banners. They
oh,
have it
that's
all in the
cool.
crafting menu.
See, I was doing all this manual. Had real quick, show me the progress Garton has made. I haven't seen what he's been doing at all.
Well, come here first. Let me show you what I got finished. That way you can kind of
Damn,
see
this
a
is
nice
cool.
angle of his house too.
Damn, dude.
So nothing changed with here. This changed though.
Still looks pretty freaking awesome.
Got some storage over here. Got the beds up. Got the new pavilions with the blue glass and the top slope.
Nice.
And then if you look this way, right down there is his house.
Ah.
So if we actually go down there, I could show you where his underground layer is too.
thought I was going toward it.
He's getting inked on.
Huh?
He has.
Oh,
Wait till
he
you
did
see
the
what
sign
happened.
thing.
This is the best thing I've seen all day.
Oh, it's an ink form.
It's not even an ink farm, it's just. Oh, it might be an ink farm while he's farms.
Yeah, it's his fish farm. That's some dirt. Carton. Is he still fishing?
I don't know.
Grab a fishing rod, bring it up here and give it to him. We may have broke it coming down here. That way.
Like a mending one?
Yeah. Preferably. Looks like he's been stealing wood from you.
Yeah, he's been buying it for duplicated diamonds.
That's not cool. Huh?
I gave him a fishing rod. It don't look like it went into the slot we wanted it to be. We could always just reboot the server and tell him server crash.
Yeah. That's pretty neat though. Sitting there fish farming all night. Alright, I'm
I
gonna
like
jump
how you
up.
got all these nice buildings and you don't even have a house.
Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't even built a house yet. I've been staying in this hole in the wall over here.
It's not much, but it's home.
Yeah. The chest that I'm using is one that you left behind. All the other chests I've made have gone into the farms and shit that I've built besides what I have in this chest. I do have a Smite 2, Knockback 1 sword, and a bow that's pretty much fully powered besides Power 1, and you don't have flame on it yet. But
I have a
besides,
bow, Infinity 1, Power 5, Flame 1, and Breaking 3, but it doesn't have mending on it.
oh, you can only have Infinity or Mending. You can't have them both. And
Gotcha.
like, so you've got flame on yours. I don't have that. And you've got power 3. I've only got power 1.
I think I put some to the side for you. I don't know if you've seen them, or if they're even down here if I move them.
I mean, I haven't wanted
Oh
people
yeah,
to.
here.
I haven't
Fortune 2,
wanted people to
Fortune.
see me go down there, so I've been trying to avoid coming down here as much as possible.
Yeah, right. Fortune 2, and then there's an Efficiency 4, Band Arthropods 4, Totems of Dying.
Where'd those come
Dying.
from?
I got them from Killing Vindicators.
Hold on. Alright, well, I'll be back here shortly.